Okay, and here we go. We continue again, Baruch Hashem, 5 minutes of tefillah. We have incredible siyata d'shmaya. We're in the middle of learning about kriya, about calling out to Hashem. Yesterday we discussed how if such a short tefillah is good, why do you need a lengthy tefillah? And we spoke about the fact that if a short tefillah has everything in it, then a lengthy tefillah has everything in it, multiple by every single of those short tefillahs. And the example he gave was like Matan Torah, that every word of HaKadosh Baruch Hu filled up the whole world. And then Hashem did it again. But continues now, Rav Shimshon Pincus, and we're in Ois Vav of Kriya. And he says, now that you understand with real clarity that there's this type of tefillah that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is Oymid al Yadai. Hashem is right next to you. Lishmaya tefillah, and He's listening to every word that you say. With this, we can understand Navi ha'inyin haniskav. We can understand the incredible manner v'hachiyuv and the obligation ha'mutal al kol echad ve'echad, which is upon each and every person lehispalel to daven for what? Al hazulas, for someone else. Hanimsa bitsara, that is in a point of pain, that is in difficulty. And when I read this last night, what incredible siyata d'shmaya. We know, unfortunately, Achenu kol beis Yisrael hanisunim batsara ubashivya. How many are sitting on the front lines? How many are wounded and killed? How many are hostages? How many families are without their homes? Yeah, they're being put up, but they don't have washing machines. Someone else has to do the laundry for them. So the first step, as so many of our Gedolim have taught us, is what? Is to feel their pain. It's to be naisei ba'olim chaveirai. But what happens the moment you feel their pain? What you have to do is, says Rav Shimshon Pincus, you daven for them. Once we understand that Hashem is right in front of us, the ultimate entity that could do everything and anything, then you realize, oh my, I have this incredible obligation. And he explains this, and we'll put it into our own words. You know, you're walking by a door, and there's a guy right in front of you, and he's holding like a bunch of packages, and of course like a cup of coffee that's like dripping, and he's trying to like get the door open. So you're standing a few feet away. What do? You go and you grab it, you open the door for him. Why did you open the door for him? Not necessarily because you know him, because you like it, because human instinct, it's just natural that when someone else needs something and you could fill that void, automatically you go and you help him. And he says similarly, if someone were to see someone, God forbid, faint or be bleeding, of course, immediately, instinctively, you pull out your phone, you call out Tzali, you call 911. If you had the capabilities and the money to help someone that needed something, of course, you would help them. So says Rav Shimshon Pincus, we all have that capability of helping someone. We be'emes yishlanu chol echad ve'echad. We all have a oyev v'reya, a beloved and a friend, yedin nefesh, a close companion, av harachaman, HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself, sheyeshua is kulan biyadav, that all salvations are in his hands, ubiyadeinu, and it's in our hands. Likroye ilav avar chavirenu, to call out to Hashem for our friends, she'azreu b'chol mashu tzarech, and He will help them for anything they need. And he says with this, we can understand the words of Chazal that teach us that one who could daven for someone else and doesn't is called a chayte. He's called a sinner. A sinner? That's an extreme word. What I do wrong? The answer is, he explains, either you just don't believe in Hashem, because how could you not daven for someone else? Or you're just very careless. You don't care about anyone else. How could you not cry out for a brother? So in a time like this, that we know how critically important every tefillah is, and we spoke yesterday, that it's not just a shir hamalos, we say it again and again, and each word of tefillah fills up the whole world. But even deeper, we want to be naisei ba'ol, we want to feel their pain. The first step of feeling their pain is to realize we could help them. Not necessarily by sending them money and sending them what they need, and that's something else which is beautiful. But we could help them by what? By realizing we have that wealthy friend, we have that incredible ability to help each and every person that is Ansunim Batsara. How? By crying out and davening to Hashem.